Your mind is quiet right now, or is it? Because for an overthinker, silence is never actually silent. It's more like a battlefield where every small thought shows up fully armed and ready to fight. One thought says, relax, it's fine, and another screams, no, it's definitely not fine. Welcome to the silent war inside an overthinker. Let's be honest, overthinking doesn't announce itself. It doesn't knock on the door and say, hi, I'm here to ruin your peace. It sneaks in quietly. You're brushing your teeth, and suddenly your brain says, remember that awkward thing you said 3 years ago? You're trying to sleep, and your mind goes, quick question, what if everything goes wrong tomorrow? And just like that, sleep packs its bags and leaves. The funny thing is, overthinkers don't think they're overthinking. They think they're being responsible. They'll say things like, I'm just analyzing, or I like to be prepared. Prepared for what? A conversation that already ended? A problem that doesn't even exist yet? Overthinkers can turn a simple okay text into a full mystery movie. Why did they say okay? Why not okay ye? Is something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Is this the beginning of the end? Congratulations, you just unlocked season 5 of anxiety. Inside an overthinker's head, there's always a debate happening. One side says, let it go. The other side says, but what if? And what if always wins. What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if I embarrass myself? What if I embarrass myself so badly that people remember it forever and tell their grandchildren about it? Overthinkers don't just imagine problems, they imagine the director's cut with bonus scenes. And the craziest part? Most of this war happens in complete silence. From the outside, an overthinker looks calm, maybe even lazy, but inside it's chaos. Thoughts are running marathons, emotions are lifting weights, and logic is somewhere in the corner saying, guys, can we please chill? But nobody listens to logic. Logic is the weakest soldier in an overthinker's army. Overthinking is exhausting because it turns everything into a decision. What to say, how to say it, when to say it, whether to say it at all. Even ordering food becomes stressful. Should I get pizza? I got pizza last time. What if the waiter thinks I eat too much pizza? What if this pizza place isn't as good as last time? What if I regret not ordering pasta? By the time the food arrives, the overthinker is already emotionally tired and doesn't even feel hungry anymore. The silent war gets worse at night. At night, overthinking becomes a professional athlete. The lights are off, the world is quiet, and your brain says, perfect time to replay every mistake you've ever made. You remember things you didn't even know you remembered. Moments from school, random conversations, things nobody else remembers, but your brain saved them in 4K quality. You turn sides in bed like it'll help, but your thoughts follow you. What makes this war even harder is that overthinkers care deeply. They care about people, outcomes, and doing the right thing. Their brain is always trying to protect them, but it doesn't know when to stop. It treats a small problem like a life or death situation. A simple decision feels like a final exam. A tiny mistake feels like proof that you're not good enough. The mind thinks it's helping, but it's actually causing the damage. Sometimes overthinkers overthink their own overthinking. Why am I like this? Why can't I just be normal? Why do other people look so relaxed? And that thought alone can start a whole new war. Comparison enters the chat and peace exits immediately. Overthinkers often believe everyone else has life figured out while they're the only one struggling. Spoiler alert, nobody has it figured out. Some people are just better at hiding the mess. Here's the part nobody talks about. Overthinking steals the present moment. While you're busy fighting battles in your head, life is happening right in front of you. The joke is being told, but you're thinking about your response. The sunset is beautiful, but you're worried about tomorrow. The music is playing, but your brain is stuck in yesterday. Overthinking doesn't just create stress, it quietly steals joy. But here's some hope. And no, this isn't going to be one of those just stop thinking speeches, because telling an overthinker to stop thinking is like telling the ocean to stop waving. It doesn't work. The goal isn't to win the war by force, it's to slowly stop feeding it. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every question needs an answer. Some thoughts are just noise, not warnings. Overthinkers don't need to become someone else. They don't need to fix their brain. They just need to learn when to step back and say, I see you, thought, but I'm not joining this fight today. Peace doesn't come from silence. It comes from choosing which thoughts you listen to. So if you're an overthinker, understand this. You're not broken. You're not weak. Your mind is powerful, just untrained. And every time you choose rest over rumination, presence over panic, you win a small battle. And one day, those small wins turn the silent war into quiet strength. Thanks for watching. If this video made you feel understood, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You're not alone, and more videos like this are coming soon.